With all that said, I really hope the best for anyone that was streaming on Mixer. I know a lot of work and passion goes into streaming, and I hope you're able to take that same passion somewhere else and enjoy it as much as you did on Mixer. Good luck, guys. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of This Week Today with CuriousJ, where we talk about gaming and streaming news. I am your host, CuriousJ. I do appreciate you being here. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Guys, I feel like this episode's going to be some stuff I've been excited to talk about and some stuff that I think might be a little hard for me to talk about, but we're going to get through it, guys. So let's get into this week's episode. So I've been wanting to talk about this since it was announced on Monday, but it literally happened right after I posted my video on Sunday, so I knew it would have to wait. I'm honestly glad I waited because more was announced in the days that followed, but it was really like eating me up inside. I was like, man, I need to make this video now, and I waited. I was patient. I waited. But on June 22nd, Microsoft announced that they would be shutting down their streaming platform Mixer and merging with Facebook Gaming. So essentially, Facebook is just taking over and accepting Mixer streamers with open arms. They even announced that they would make it easy to turn Mixer partners into Facebook Gaming partners, promising $2,500 after their first 90 days of streaming on their platform, I believe exclusively. Even though Facebook isn't really known for that, I think that's part of the deal, which in the grand scheme of things isn't a lot of money for a partnered streamer, considering that's $2,500 over a 3-month period. But I guess it's better than nothing. Before I go on, I want to say I called it. In episode 22 of this podcast, which was literally titled, "Is Mixer Dying?" I talked about how it wouldn't surprise me at all if Mixer called it quits. They were already losing the race by a long shot, and it was going to be hard for them to ever catch up to the other major streaming platforms, especially considering that having Ninja and Shroud on their platform didn't really help them grow at all. I mean, it did by like a 0.5% maybe total over the last couple, almost close to a year. I think it was 8 months and 10 months. But with that said, let's get back to it. So as much as I understand why Mixer called it quits, this is going to be a very tough time for most Mixer streamers, partner or not. And even the Mixer employees, really thinking about it. For them, this literally came out of nowhere. They were blindsided by the news. They got the news at the same time we did. Now, if they want to continue streaming, they have to take their channel to another platform and start all over. They're hoping, of course, that their viewers will follow, which I'm sure a lot of them will, but who knows if all of them will, It's going to be an uphill battle for sure, and it's one that they've already been through to get where they are now. So I can see how having to start all over again can be depressing in itself. It's definitely something, it's a hard pill to swallow for sure. But I mean, I think that honestly this is all for the better for them, because now they have nowhere to go but up, you know what I mean? It's like they say, once you've hit rock bottom, there's nowhere to go but up. Now I know a lot of people were wondering, well, what's gonna happen to Ninja and Shroud? But out of everyone affected by this, believe me, those two are going to be just fine. When Mixer made the announcement, Facebook reached out to both of them and offered them 2 times the amount Mixer was paying them to continue their contract with Mixer over on Facebook Gaming. But in the end, both of them declined that offer and instead had Microsoft pay them out for what was left of their contract with Mixer. Ninja made $30 million and Shroud made $10 million. So like I'm saying, these guys are going to be just fine. You could kind of say they made out like bandits. And not only that, not only were they paid out, now they're free agents, able to stream on any platform they want. As far as I know, they've yet to announce where their move is going to be. If I had to take a guess, I would say Shroud ends up back on Twitch, has this huge welcoming return, and will blow up all over again, maybe even more than he was before when he was on Twitch. I'm not so sure where Ninja will end up. I'd like to think Twitch as well, because in my opinion it's the smart move to make, but I'm not sure considering all the issues he went through with Twitch when he left them for Mixer. I guess only time will tell, right? I mean, there's always YouTube. Obviously, I don't think he's going to take Facebook because he declined their offer, which if that was what he had in mind, he probably would have taken the offer. So I'm guessing it's either YouTube or Twitch. If I had to take a guess at that, I would say YouTube, but who knows? Maybe he'll end up back on Twitch. With all that said, I really hope the best for anyone that was streaming on Mixer. I know a lot of work and passion goes into streaming, and I hope you're able to take that same passion somewhere else and enjoy it as much as you did on Mixer. Good luck, guys. Now, this is the part that I think is a little hard to talk about, but I really want to talk about it, so let's do it. On Friday, June 26th, Dr. Disrespect was randomly banned from Twitch. This one came out of nowhere. It's been the internet's biggest secret since the announcement was made. Of course, Twitch doesn't ever say why they ban their streamers, which I think is a good thing. My guess is they want to leave it up to the streamer to make the announcement themselves. But for the longest time, we didn't hear anything from Doc, and the people who were claiming to know what happened weren't really saying why either. All they were able to say was that it was serious, and some went as far as to say that he was likely done in the industry as a whole. Going as far as to say that makes it seem like whatever he did to get banned is huge. Of course, as soon as it was put out on the internet, everyone started doing their research and coming up with theories as to why he was banned. That's just how the internet works, right? Initially, people thought it could have been a DMCA issue, but it was actually confirmed pretty quickly that that was not the case. Twitch did mention that it was due to a breach of their terms of service. If you've been keeping up with everything happening on Twitch, they made an announcement recently about an update on their investigations into the recent allegations of sexual abuse and harassment involving Twitch streamers and actions they're taking. The statement says, "We want to provide an update on our investigations into the recent allegations of sexual abuse and harassment involving Twitch streamers and actions we are taking. We are reviewing each case that has come to light as quickly as possible, while ensuring appropriate due diligence as we assess these serious allegations. We've prioritized the most severe cases and will begin issuing permanent suspensions in line with our findings immediately. In many of the cases, the alleged incident took place off Twitch, and we need more information to make a determination. In some cases, we will need to report the case to the proper authorities who are better placed to conduct a more thorough investigation. For those who've come forward and would like to share additional information, and to anyone who hasn't shared their experience and wants to do so, you can report confidentially through the reporting tools on each streamer's channel page. We're also committed to continuing our efforts to make Twitch a safer environment with more tools to combat harassment and hate. We have work underway, including a review of our hateful conduct and harassment policies, enhanced offensive username detection, improvements to AutoMod and our banned words list, and other projects focused on reducing harassment and hateful conduct. Those who have come forward have shown incredible strength, vulnerability, and bravery. We acknowledge that we can't single-handedly tackle pervasive issues across the gaming and broader internet communities, but we take our responsibility as a service for our community seriously. We will continue to assess accusations against people affiliated with Twitch and explore ways Twitch can collaborate with other industry leaders on this important issue." And this is a huge deal. I'm glad that Twitch is taking this matter very seriously and doing what they can to help anyone that was a victim to any form of sexual abuse or harassment, because there's no situation where this kind of behavior is okay. And I do agree, it was very brave of anyone to step up with their stories of what they went through. I know that's got to be very hard to do. And I hope for the best for anyone going through this right now. But with all this in mind, people are starting to think that maybe Doc was one of these streamers that was accused of this. Which, if you know Doc, you know he wasn't faithful to his wife a few years ago at TwitchCon. which he came out about and admitted to messing up. He stopped streaming for a couple of months and then came back stronger than ever with the support of his wife and, of course, all his loyal fans. This leads me to believe that this is not the case in this situation, because his wife also came out in support of him and the Champions Club very recently. I don't think his wife would have his back if that happened again. But I guess we still don't know, right? Another theory that came up was that he was working with a new streaming platform and trying to get Ninja and Shroud and other big name streamers to go with him. This would obviously be a breach of his contract with Twitch, and I can see how that would be an issue, and Twitch would probably remove his channel for something like that. But again, I'm not sure if that's really the case. These are all just theories, although that's kind of a believable theory considering that, I mean, Shroud and Ninja are kind of in limbo right now when it comes to what streaming platform they'll end up on. What we do know is that his channel on Twitch has been removed. His emotes were removed. People who subbed to him this month were given a full refund by Twitch. From what I read, his Discord channel was also brought down and his partnership to Discord was terminated. And about an hour before recording this, he actually wrote a tweet out saying, "Champions Club, Twitch has not notified me on the specific reason behind their decision. Firm handshakes to all for the support during this difficult time. Signed, Dr. Disrespect." He is claiming to not know what happened, but I'm not so sure that's the case. I think he's just trying to let everyone know that he's still there. He's not, being 100% off, radio silent, as they say. But if you watched his last stream, which they actually shared a clip of the last 8 minutes of his last stream, he looks distraught. There's a moment where it looks like he looks down, probably looking at his phone. His demeanor changes. It almost looks like he wants to tear up, which you can't really tell because he's wearing his shades, right? And he makes a speech at the end, thanking everyone for being there, that times were crazy, but that they were going to get through this. And he then ends his broadcast, which that kind of leads me to believe he knew something was up. Maybe he really doesn't know why, but he knew something was up. Hopefully we'll find out soon, and then maybe you'll see me talking about it in next Sunday's episode, right? That's gonna be it for this week, guys. I do appreciate y'all being here. I really do. Y'all stay safe out there. The doc is right when he says that things are crazy right now, and I know a lot of people are going through tough times in their own way. I do feel for everyone going through these tough times right now. Guys, I'm always here. Feel free to reach out to me. We'll talk about it. We'll chat. That's what we do, right? And yeah, hopefully I see you here again next Sunday. Keep in mind, guys, I do stream on Twitch. My current schedule is Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. You can always come watch me there. We can chat there. If not, send me a message. We'll chat there. And I did start a new segment recently called Let's Talk Manga, where if you're into manga or anime at all, go watch those videos. We'll chat about that, guys. But thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. I hope everyone had a good weekend and stay safe. Much love. Take it easy. Peace. And as always, stay curious.